attitude is not to play politics, but to consider what's best for this country and our constituents, and to wish the Prime Minister and the Government good fortune in the negotiation with Brussels, and hope that she can come forward with a better deal from the EU. And I hope that many other members and right honourable members in this House will wish her the best too.
Tom Brake.
Mr. Speaker, first of all, I agree with the Leader of the Opposition on one thing, and that is this is an abject mess. I must say that there's a rather unattractive feature of the Brexiters in this debate, and they tend to blame everyone but themselves for this mess, whether it's the civil servants, the special advisers, or indeed Remainers that they seek to blame for the mess that they have themselves created. We saw the spin operation from the Prime Minister over the weekend, that she would press her deal to a vote. She marched all her second lieutenants up the hill, but then left them stranded under fire, while she, under the cover of darkness, simply slipped down the hill again. Now, I'm pleased the Deputy Prime Minister is in his place, because he talked about her Stakhanovite work ethic. Now, I think people who know their history will, of course, know that those figures, those production figures, didn't quite represent the very large figures that were put forward under that regime. And the Prime Minister's productivity, I'm afraid, has been rather less than her air miles would suggest. The point I'd like to make to the Leader of the Opposition, however, is that I'm rather perplexed. I think, as the member for Paisley said, as she's no longer in her place, is that we are having... Oh, she's back. She's just back. So I'm pleased she's just back. Because, as she said, we are having a debate about not having a debate. Now, I must say that I think many members, opposition members, certainly to the left of me on the benches, were rather expecting that the Leader of the Opposition today would have initiated a debate about no confidence, because he's been in the House even longer than I have, and I think he will agree with me that in the last week, where the government has been defeated 3 times, where the government have been found to be in contempt for the first time in history, and that the government yesterday pulled the votes at very, very short notice, I don't think he has been in a parliament that has been quite as rudderless, ill-disciplined and leaderless as the one that we have now. So I'd like to say to the Leader of the Opposition, it's time to stop hiding behind process. Discover your inner line, throw down the gauntlet and table a motion of no confidence. And certainly there are a large number of members on this side who will back you or back him. And for the Deputy Prime Minister, I hope that he will guarantee that we will be voting on the Prime Minister's deal next week. I also hope that he will provide a legislative means of ruling out no deal, because of the damage that is causing to business, to avoid us descending further into this vortex of disarray and disillusionment.
Julian Knight.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. William Butler Yeats used to write poetry about not being able to write poetry. I am today debating not having had a debate yesterday. But I'll take my 3 minutes where I find them. The country is, I have to say, tired of politicians wasting time on bickering. They want us to get on with delivering a practical Brexit, one which protects our interests and honours the vote. The House has made clear its deep concerns about the proposed